I'm gonna be completely honest. I am insecure. I've done quite a lot of things to amend my insecurities over the years as I've grown up, but I've felt things from inadequacy, being incapable, imposter syndrome, not being worthy, you name it. See, I strongly believe that I'm a confident person overall. It just seemed like, no matter how strong that I became, there were still those times where the negative self-thinking and the critical thoughts slipped back into my head. See, I personally had a little funk yesterday and I wasn't the best mentally. After talking with like my friends, my coworkers, and just people around me, I started to learn a few lessons that helped me amend the feelings that I was going through. I got a lot of great perspectives and I was able to navigate my mental state a lot better, and for that I am extremely grateful. Now, with my head cleared, I was able to evaluate that situation again, and I feel like there was a lot of valuable lessons that I learned that I think you guys could find some value in as well. I'm sure that you guys can relate in the same way. So for those who've been feeling insecure, this video is for you. This is going to be 5 different lessons and tips that I learned in the last couple days that can really help you out if you're feeling insecure or unsure about yourself. Now, these aren't necessarily groundbreaking, but they are essentially just like reminders of like what we possibly have learned in the past, but maybe you can catch some other things that are valuable for you as well. Now, the first lesson is going to be, don't allow anyone else to take control of your mental health. Now, your mental health is extremely important. I've talked about it before a million times, right? And it 100% absolutely dictates your reality, whether you believe it or not. Now, knowing this, it is your job to protect it with everything that you have. Over the weekend, I was told by someone who I had interest in that they had no interest in spending time with me. Now, in that same breath, they went and hung out with someone else in the same weekend in which I wanted to hang out with them. And a few weeks prior, I was ghosted by someone after paying for their lunch. So with these two events, I unfortunately fell into like negative beliefs and ideologies. I started to question my worth. Like, I was thinking like, am I only worth food to this person? Or am I not worth someone else's time? It turned into a spiral of negative emotions that I believed I completely fixed. But unfortunately, those situations reminded me that I might not have cleared those things up as well as I thought I did. Now, I'd be a liar if I said that those events didn't sting a little bit, because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't really feel good to feel like you're disposable or just undesirable. But after speaking with my friends, I was reminded again that you cannot allow someone to have that much power over how you view yourself or how you view your life. The reason why this is important is because chasing people who don't value you as a person is only going to exacerbate the insecurities that you already have. You'll be looking at all the things that you could have been doing differently. You'll be looking at all the things that you might be doing wrong, what you could have done better, or maybe you should have spent some more money or whatever. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just that the person that you're chasing is not for you. And luckily, I also learned that everyone comes into your life for a reason, to teach you some kind of lesson. Whether they are simply a lesson here for a short term or for long term, you're supposed to gain something from that interaction. And this person that you're chasing is probably trying to teach you the lesson that you need to prioritize yourself. Chasing another's validation will only leave you tired, because you're not going to have enough energy to chase your own validation. Lesson number 2 is to remove blindness. Shortly following these events, I was unfortunately plagued with the thought of not being good enough for myself or for others. And I'm going to be honest, I even doubted if I was deserving of having you guys watch me. Like, when I was going through that mental funk, I was like, I don't even deserve to have a Discord server. I don't deserve to have people subscribe to my channel. Like, am I even capable? Am I even good enough? Whatever. And as a result, when I was in that negative spiral mentally, I completely forgot about all the accomplishments that I made prior to this incident. This is detrimental because you'll be looking for negativity to confirm the bias that your brain has already made for you. You've made an exceptional amount of accomplishments, whether you believe so or not, and whether they are ginormous in magnitude or they're small W's, you've made some kind of progress somewhere. Unfortunately, this negative funk is trying its best to try to keep you in the depths of despair, and you can defeat it by trying to remember the smallest W that you had. It could be like you woke up out of bed on the first ring instead of like hitting snooze 10 times like I do. Or maybe you went to the gym for the first time in 3 months, or maybe you got that certification, or maybe you talk to a girl, whatever the hell. Those are all W's and they count. This is only going to help you reinstill the confidence in yourself that you previously lost. And if you didn't have that much confidence, you're going to start building it up slowly because you're reminded, hey, I'm actually not that bad. Number 3 is to live in the present. Now, one of my goals is to be a capable father and a strong leader. And with that goal in mind, I found myself that I was constantly trying to think about what I could do today in order to improve, stop it Discord, in order to improve the chances that I become a strong father and a strong leader. Now, in doing so, I fell back into a bad habit of worrying about the future and not seeing the present. I started to forego blessings that were passing in front of me every single day that I didn't even notice because I'm so focused on tomorrow. You can't control what's going to happen tomorrow because no one knows what happens tomorrow. Not a single person on this planet knows what's going to happen tomorrow for a fact. And that includes yourself. All you can really do is utilize the time that we have and make the best of it. And don't forego the blessings that are passing you by every single day because you're so worried about the future or you're so depressed about your past. Lesson 4 is to change what you are capable of controlling. Like I just said, you can't control everything. And that's kind of how life is. A lot of things that happen to us, you are not going to be able to control, you like it or not. If a tornado blows through your house, you can't really control that. Of course, you can get insurance, but you can't stop the tornado from happening. Hardship is guaranteed, but suffering is optional. Now, there are some things that you can change, and we're going to focus on that and trying to maximize those qualities. Now, look, your boy's short, all right? Can't do nothing about it, but what I can do is get jacked as hell, so I'm gonna do that instead. If you feel stupid, start reading. If you feel fat, start exercising. If you feel incapable, then start learning the skills that you need in whatever field that you're in to become capable. And that's only gonna help you build up your confidence and start to smush out your insecurities. And number 5, and it's super simple, but I find it very, very important, is to simply just be kind to yourself. Look, dude, like you are a lot better than you think. You are a lot more valuable than you believe. Just because some girl doesn't want to sleep with you, that does not dictate your worth as a man. You will always be a king. And if you're watching content like this, then that already proves that you're trying your best to change things. And that already puts you ahead of the game. So remember to be nice to yourself, dude, because the world is already against you. So why not be on your own side? I really hope this was valuable to some of you guys. If you found value in this video, then please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And also join my Discord server in the description and help join a growing community. It's your Sensei King Kai. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Deuces.